Hey there everybody, Oddones here, and we're back with the final video of our series for the Cang Toys Predaking. And this video's a little different, trying a different setup. Shaky camera might be here way more often than it used to. Observe. If you've noticed the camera shaking, then yeah, it's there. And if you haven't noticed a thing, then cool, I guess it won't be that bad. Anyways, we have our Predaking completed. And this boy is big, he is beefy, and for some reason on my copy this leg is really loose, so he kind of leans to the side, so that sucks a bit. But all in all, still very happy to have this done. This guy is about 11 to 12 inches tall, all the way up to the very tip of his shoulder cannons. Probably a little bit higher if I raise the wings up, but yeah, this guy is great. And getting everything together was actually really fun. And by getting everything together, I mean once I actually had transformed with everything, was able to just slot things into places. Transforming to get to this was a process. This is actually a I can't really say re-upload, but a re-recording. Yeah, so the process, I was going to upload it. First video was too long. Second video was longer than the first video, and it's like, oh, I'll just break it down into parts. And no, it was like a 2-hour video, and I didn't think anybody would want to watch it. So I'm gonna upload that at a later point in time. It'll be sped up, obviously, so you don't have to sit there and watch 2 hours of me struggling to transform monkey pants and lion chest, because everything else is easy. Dive bomb, easy to transform. Razor claw was a pain. Ravage, easy to transform. Monkey pants, pain. Tantrum and headstrong, no problem whatsoever. Like, these are the easiest to put into their combiner forms, followed by dive bomb, then rampage. Razor claw and monkey pants are the most difficult, with monkey pants being difficult because nothing in the back locks in. Razor claw being difficult because nothing secures in the way you think it would for it to properly work. I'll show you guys more of that in a second. But overall, this is a great combiner. I have not messed with Transformers in so long, and it's just, yeah, it was fun. It was a struggling process getting him to Predaking, because good God, transforming those things and the instructions, they're not the easiest. But with a little bit of help of Google, I figured things out. With that being said, as I mentioned earlier, my copy, for some reason, this leg is loose. So before I get into anything else, I'm just going to raise this arm up and out the way. Apparently not. There we go. And as you can see, it slid a little. So I'm going to get the skirt out of the way so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get the skirt out of the way. So oh right, I should probably move giant ass sword out of the way too. So the joint in here for this leg, if I lift it up and out, it holds pretty well. I mean, I can shake and it'll probably come down, but for the most part it holds. Nice. The other side, however, let's move dive bomb up. Get this out of the way. Falls back down. It's loosey-goosey. And I hate that. That sucks because it messes up posing him quite a bit. At least for my take. I wanted to do a bunch of different things and I can't because I'm afraid he's going to topple over. He's been in Predaking form for some weeks now. But, man, this is a little bit of a pain. Hopefully, I can figure out a method to fix that, at least tighten it or something. But overall, still pretty great. Before I get into anything else, I'll just show off the weapons up close real quick. You guys will be able to see the combination, how they come together when I upload the original transformation video. I really wanted to just have it in one set video, but it was just too long. And like I said, I tried that. Oh, there it goes. That's what I don't like. That looseness scares the crap out of me because it goes falling. It's like, there he goes. I really wanted that video to be said and done and just be one great video, but I really didn't think anybody would want to sit through 2 hours of watching me struggle getting these guys put together. But in that video, you see how to put this together. And it's just everybody's combined weapons. It's very straightforward and simple. You have the 2 blades here. This is a blade, or not a blade, but a weapon. These 2 are weapons, and then the base here is a weapon. In total, you have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not too bad, but it's a pretty nice sizable blade. I mean, as you can see, it's taller than the Zords in the background. And the Zords in the background are roughly 5 and 6 inches tall, so you can somewhat get an idea for how big this guy is. And the same thing goes for the cannons. They are also, there we go, the combined cannons from each of the Predacons. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's actually really simple and it kind of looks like a spaceship. And if you don't want it to be plugged into his arm, you do have a lever here, and this will plug it directly into his hand, and you hold it. Holds it without an issue. You can go in either hand because it's tabbed on both sides, which is great. Assuming I can show you guys because my camera doesn't want to focus. Please focus. It doesn't want to focus. It won't even focus on Predaking. Of course you focus on him now. Jesus. There we go. Yeah, it can tap into either hand. Let's get this going real quick. Plugs in very well. Get your, thumb out the way. There's a socket inside the hand right there. Plugs directly in. And it's really nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. He will not drop this after you get that plugged in. Wrap the fingers around, and there you go. Predaking is ready to blast. Very nice. And now that I've shown that off, let's get into his articulation. Let's get this out of his hand out of the way. And skipping ahead a little bit, but as you guys can see, his hands are individually articulated. For something of this scale, that's pretty cool. And you can get him to do whatever you want him to do. You want him to flip you off, he can flip you off. You want him to rock out, he can rock out. You want him to Spider-Man, he can Spider-Man. Do as you please with your Predaking. This guy is great. Like I said, my only issue is I have a loose left leg, right for our side, but I have a loose left leg. Ah, man. Yeah, this guy's great. I'm actually going to, actually not slightly, I'm going to disassemble him. I'm not going to de-transform completely, but I'm going to disassemble him so you guys can see the things put together. I did this in the full video, but I'll do it again here real quick. So, and there goes shaky camera. That time I actually hit the camera. For Dive Bomb and Rampage, packing the back, it just slots into the top. Right here. You have grooves there, you slot this in. And boom, those arms are on. This doesn't really lock in anywhere. You'll notice that throughout combining it together. They don't really lock in, it kind of just rests in place. Like they have pegs here on the chest for it to lock in, but it doesn't really lock in. It's alright. It still does its job, you know? And then for the legs, when you go to combine this, lower this part down. See if I can open this real quick. Oh, I can't open it now. You know, this part's been really loose and me trying to get this open, and now all of a sudden I can't do it. Now it doesn't want to open on me. There we go. So when you go to put this on, it doesn't tell you instructions to open this. It just tells you to slot this right in, slot this right in, open this part, then slot it in, and you should have a better connection. And I mean, it holds pretty well. You don't have to worry about that with Headstrong because it just goes right over. The back is kind of, you know, barren looking, and this is the part I don't like about the monkey pants. So it tells you how to fold all of this up. It was slightly confusing, at least for me. And it tells you to press this in, but there is no locking mechanism. This is all just free floating. It'll move out of the way as you need it to, but yeah, it's there. And as you can see right here, that's the connection piece between the waist and the torso. It's not much. It holds. It does good for what it needs to do. But let's move back up real quick to other issues I wanted to point out. Right here with the legs, these are supposed to peg together in the back, like so. And now all of a sudden it does it. I have to be proven wrong on camera today, apparently. Yeah, so these are supposed to be pegged together. It did not do this for me at first. I just had an issue. Maybe it's just me, but how everything else pegs in different spots, like pegging this in here, was slightly obnoxious. Gotta run both sides though, but yeah, okay, apparently it's just me. I don't know what I was doing at first, and yeah, everything works perfectly fine, I guess. God, now I look stupid. Anyway, let's get back into doing the articulation for you guys. Let's move this up. This new setup we're trying to work with. You know, better lighting, ish. And, you know, nothing really in my way for the... I say that and didn't hit the camera. God damn it. I was trying to say nothing really in my way interfering with, you know, showing you guys everything, and here I am. Fucking shut up. Anyway, his arm comes right out of the socket because I'm an idiot. Let's get Dive Bomb back into spot. By the way, if the camera is shaking too much for anyone, please let me know. And I'll probably just go back to the old style of how I was doing this. But trying to try some new things. Anyway, Dive Bomb really doesn't want to work for me today. Okay. You do have full rotation. I will go all the way around, but the wing's in the way, so I'm not going to do that. Bring that back down. You do have a single joint elbow. You'll get enough motion out of it that you need. Leg gave out again. You do have wrist swivel and hinge. Just be careful, you can't pop the wrist back off. You do have an elbow swivel. You also have a upper bicep swivel. Well, that all works out very nice. I'm gonna try this one more time and I'm gonna hold it down at the top. His arm can extend out. There we go. And see how I'm already moving it. Head can look up this far and down this far. Try it one more time. Up, down, side view, up, and down. Let's move that back down. Same thing goes for Rampage over here. Can go up as far as you need it. Seems a little loose here. I have to try to see if I can fix anything with that. Same articulation as Dive Bomb. You do have a waist swivel. As far as I know, there's no ab crunch, but I mean, why would there be? I mean, it'd be nice, but the single joint in there, doubt that would work. And moving down to the monkey pants, the side skirts will move up and out of the way for you to get kicks. I'm going to use the opposite side. You can kick forward, but the weight is not going to hold that well. And with that being said, also I got to point this out. If this part here and this part here comes loose, like it is now, and disconnects, your leg will be loosey-goosey. You can just, you know, reattach it. If you get the back part in, you'll most likely get the front part back in. It takes a little bit of monkeying around to get this lined up because that peg piece has to go into this slot. But once you do get it, it'll lock in It'll hold pretty good. I took the hand off. This is happened to me the entire time of transforming this, but it slots back in easy enough. If you want to move the leg forward, I suggest pinching it here, where that connection is, and then moving the entire joint. You'll hear your squeaks, but it's gonna fall back down. He's kind of a stationary, unless you take the time to actually mess around and put him in dedicated positions. If you want to just fidget with him like you would a regular, he's kind of a hand grenade. Stuff will go flying. Side skirts will get out of the way, so you can't get your side motion out. But again, like I said, my side's loose, so that just falls back down in disappointment. But for the opposite side, if I raise this up, hold him here securely, and raise that up, it can keep itself out. It doesn't completely collapse down, but I mean, it is still a heavy piece. Like, is it that strong to hold itself up? Let's see. No. You do have a nice knee bend. Let's just take the foot off, apparently. Let's try that again and get the knee bend right there. Very nice. And move him back so you guys can see that. That is a very nice knee bend. I don't know if he can hold this pose. I'm gonna try it. Just for the sake of saying, hey, look, I did it. I want to try and see if he can stand on one leg. But as you can see, this being loose, it's kind of hard. But we might be able to get it, at least for a second. And I'm gonna move away slowly. And I'll be damned, Predaking is standing on one leg. Holy shit. That's neat. He is probably going to fall, so I should probably stop messing with the camera and get back to him. Don't fall. And camera stop being super shaky. Alright, we got it. We're good. We're not crooked. Alright. But yeah, very nice knee bend. Can do the same thing on the exact same leg. Like I said, this piece here needs to stay secured, and you won't have to really worry about anything. So again, find a way to pinch it, and then you can move this back, and bam, no issue. All right, let's get him standing back up. Let's move this downward. Get a little bit of foot action. You do have tilt in your ankle, up and down, left, right. You can turn it at the thigh, because oh yeah, you do have thigh swivel. But I'm trying to just turn the ankle, and for some reason I can't. That's because I'm holding it in a poor position. So I'm gonna grab this one. It's sturdier to grab headstrong. But yeah, you see? Don't mind the toe. But the feet work well. The only thing I'm disappointed with is that this side is loose, and that the back skirts don't lock into anything. I get it. It's probably like that for articulation purposes of moving the leg back and out. And you're never really going to be looking at the back of your Predaking. So I guess that's not too bad. But I really wish this did lock in somehow. It just tells you to smash it together, basically. Also, nothing really locks in down here. It's just make it look as neat as you can to your liking. Headstrong kind of, when you get everything all set and done, his stuff kind of looks like calf muscles, which I think is really nice. Gives the illusion that, it actually is a leg, and not just kind of jigsaw rhino. But yeah, there's nothing you really do here. Just make it as neat as you can. The instructions just tell you to fold things up. Nothing locks in back here. Same thing with the skirt. Let's move this back up so you guys can see. Same thing with the skirt. Nothing really locks in here. This connection is actually pretty good on mine. I know some people have a bad connection for theirs. That is not the issue with me. My connection is actually pretty good. Just push it in there as best you can, and you should be all right. Good luck with that. And then back to the top. Let's move this up so we can get here properly. You still have your wing motion. They'll still close up and everything for you like you need them to. Let's turn it back around. He's kind of leaning forward. Got the Michael Jackson going on a little bit. His cannons can fold down forward. Now he can blast people. Also, his little earpieces move. So, maybe you want him to look like a bunny? I don't know. Overall, this is a great combiner. I am looking forward to the Dinobots Volcanus. We will be trying to keep up with that to build that entire thing, and it will be the larger one. This is the what did I say it is? The other channels that and things, people that review this. This is the Legends scale of Transformers. The next one we'll be reviewing. You know what? Let's just grab him real quick. I'm gonna move him out the way. Alright. And give you guys a little small sneak preview of the next Transformer we will be looking at from Cang Toys, obviously. Move the lighting out the way because his box is actually holding that light up. Let's get this giant big boy up here. Oh yeah. We will be taking a look at Snarl. And I am looking forward to this. I've taken him out to check him out. This guy is cool. And to get a good scale comparison of how big this guy is going to be, Predaking, the one that this review is for, all those combined are the same height as just this one piece. And this is going to be a shin piece. So just like Tantrum and Headstrong, he'll be that part. This thing is going to be massive when it's done. It's going to be massive. And honestly, I believe Swoop is next. But, yeah, definitely looking forward to reviewing this. We got to get some other reviews out the way before we get to this guy. But, this is going to be cool. This is going to be cool. You know, a little preview of how he's going to look. And let's get him out of here because this isn't really about him. It's about this guy. And my camera's very wonky. Let's fix that. Perfect. Alright, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching this review. I hope that it wasn't too bad when it comes to the lighting, the camera shaking, all of that stuff. Please do give me feedback on things you guys think I could do for a camera setup. If you're alright with how this worked out, and if it wasn't too bad, you know, no one got any motion sickness or anything, then we'll keep rocking with it. I just wanted to try something new to give me a little bit more space of messing around with these reviews. I popped the sound off again. I guess he has Rocket Fist. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. These are Rocket Fist, okay? Alright, I'm glad we all agree, right? Rocket Fist for Predaking? Yeah, I think so. Let's get this back on here. This guy is pretty cool. He can be posed. Like I said, it's just my copy that has this weird thing going on with his leg over here. But hey, your copy could be fine. These guys are available at a multitude of places. You can find them at Toko Collectibles. You can find them, some of them at Big Back Toy Store. eBay if you want to go the route. I got mine from Macari, from a person that just happened to say, hey, I don't want these anymore. So I lucked out. You can also, you know, go to Show Store Z and hope for the best, because some of them for the minis are sold out. If you want the larger version, most of those are also sold out. They do have a gold variant. You can find that elsewhere too. Or again, you have eBay. Amazon has a few pieces. You know, do what you feel. If you want the big one, go and hunt down the big ones. If you want the smaller one like this one, go and hunt them down. Overall, it was a fun series to go through all of these together individually. I mean, I went from starting with him and hating him to enjoying transforming him. All of them transforming individually has been great, from robot to dino mode, or not dino, robot to beast mode. Putting them into Predaking mode, great. Pains in the ass, because instructions wasn't very clear and I was just moving things around and it just seems like a floppy mess. Things weren't connecting properly, but after a while it did. So maybe we'll knock that down. We just don't like monkey pants. Monkey pants is bad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review and come back for more. You know, I'm having fun doing it. It's really nice. I mean, I still have other things I need to get out to you guys, like just showing all the future videos that are coming up. Still got to build this guy, get him ready for reviewing, and get him over there with his buddy. Gotta get the other form of Sebek up, because this is gonna be great. You know, all the previews for things that are coming down the line, and we have something in the works concerning a Megazord. 2 possible things in the work. I'll keep you guys informed of that. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next one. I had fun doing this, and like I said, the very long video that I made, that was almost 2 hours of me transforming him, will be uploaded at a later point in time. Probably maybe like a week or 2. I don't know, depending on how my schedule goes. And I'll just have it sped up so you guys don't have to sit and slog through a damn near 2-hour video. Unless you guys want to slog through a 2-hour video, then I can just upload both parts together, but most likely no one wants to do that, and I'll just set up a speed video of me transforming them. This guy was great. It really was. I hate that part's like that for his leg, but overall, I love the thing. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm starting to blabber, so I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later. I don't have a weird catchphrase for Predaking, so rah 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 goes the dinosaur? I don't know.